just so far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there was nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky.
All right, folks, we're about to start this thing off here tonight, and it's going to be a good one. Clean Racing League Cup Series here. We're kicking the season off Richmond style. Short track racing, that's what I call it. And these boys just concluded qualifying. Let's go and get set here for a solid race here tonight. Who you're rooting for, because now it's some more exciting stuff. Woo! New season, new year, first one of 2024. I don't know if it's the first one because we had to conclude the end of last season, but first new official season of 2024. Let's say it that way. How's that? Got on pole. Rob Sherwood putting it out front. Woohoo! Get it, Rob. Rob. Jacob Grant right there with him. Do a solid here. Nathan Brown didn't grid. What's up, Nathan? You all right out there? Doing good. Okay, everybody tuning in here tonight. Ought to be a solid, good race here. Stream should look pretty good tonight. Actually using different graphics card here, so let me know how it looks on your end. Looks clear, nice, sound good. I know I sound pretty loud on this thing, so here we go. Pace cars about to move on. Green flag, Richmond style here tonight. Clean Racing League. I have to keep these things under control. Like the Gen 6 cars. Always get them confused. Gen 6 and the next gen look close, like the Gen 6. Woo! Wiggly coming out there. Grant's got it right now. Find that info out for you here real quick. I'll just give it just a minute bit. Y'all also can go to cleanracingleague.com. Check out everything. Oh, yep. Right now, everybody's just trying to maintain, be a little patient. Get a little slippery out here, but Grant's got it. Caleb Smith right behind him. Sherwood's there on his back bumper. Side-by-side racing going on back here in the back. Jamie Horn in. Look, Jamie keeps staying in that Chevy. I'm going to have to disown him. Oh, is he in his Mustang this week? All right, good. No, he ain't. Oh, come on, man. Oh, you're disappointing me. He's in a Yoda. Oh, he's switching it up. First he's in a Mustang, then he's in a Chevy, now he's in a Yoda. Is he trying them all? That's what he's doing. Trying to see which one's more comfortable. All right. We'll give him a benefit of the doubt. Horn out here doing. What's up, Mom? I know you're watching. All right, you got Becker here. Sherwood's falling off the pace just a little bit. Wow. I noticed that about Sherwood sometimes. He actually gets some good qualifying, sometimes half and half. And he'll fall off just a little bit the first, but then he comes back towards the end. So, not quite sure if he likes to try to go long run style or whatnot. Meanwhile, behind him here, Joshua Altice. That guy will not wait if he doesn't have to. And it's going by trying to catch somebody. Carey right there in front of him. Bruzy, I think that's what you call it. What's up? He can't decide, Sandra. He can't. I hear you. Sherwood right now struggling just a little bit in that the Twisted Tea car. Yeah. So maybe he needs to get out of Twisted Tea and start slapping some guys, because, Meanwhile, this guy right here, he's got it figured out so far anyways. Caleb Smith's right there behind him. There's old Kenny. Kenny, he's a defending champ. He's got this thing on lockdown. He's going to try to see if he can't repeat. Becker, Horn, Carey, Sherwood. All Tyson Company back here. Got Moyer. Good old Smith. Daniel Sykes. There's Ghost. Pick it up just a little bit. Got on his. PSR TV. Never heard of him. And let us know who it is. You know, it'll make you go faster, Ghost. Which, it's our network sticker on there somewhere. Like 10 virtual horsepower. Nathan Brown looks like he started from the pits. Off the pace just a little bit. At least he's not a lap down yet. All Brand out front. Got the Clean Racing League here kicking off the season. Be a good season to kick off here too. Caleb Smith right here. Got Kenny, Becker, Horn, Carey, Altice, Sherwood, Moyer, Smith, Sykes, Ghost, and Brown. Battle right here. Going to pit Horn versus Becker. Oh, car on the wall up in front. That's Kenny. Scraped it just a little bit. Again, let me hear who your favorite drivers are. Likes and shares out there. I know the league would definitely appreciate it. Horn's able to make that pass over Becker. Going to set his sights on Kenny. Jamie Horn probably one that kind of showed up, most improved probably last year at the end. Justin Carey right here with him. Joshua Altice in the mix. Bob Sherwood. Got Moyer, Smith. Grant. Fire truck. Something going on outside. Wow. All right, meanwhile, it's all Grant, Smith, Kenny. Horn is closing in on Kenny. Last lap was a 21.65. He's about a tenth faster than the leaders. I hope he's not using up his tires. In this place here, you can use your tires up a little bit. Tricky style track. Kind of like level off. The laps wind in. Got Altice back here along with Justin Carey and company. Grant out there yelling at me. What's up, Grant? I'm here, man. Where's Grant at? Where's Grant? Jacob? Oh, he's out front. Never mind. Grant ain't got time to talk right now. Grant said, I'm concentrating. Look at Horn, though. He's beating up the back end. He's going for the inside here. Kenny might say, you know what? Go on. As fast as you're running, you might be running them tires off. I'll let you go. Sometimes it's better to let the guy go, live to fight another day. That old saying. So far, Kenny falls back. Got Caleb Smith here sitting in second. Now Horn is the only one that hasn't kind of fell off. Unless these guys up front are just kind of saving tires. Quite sure what's happening on this end. Evan Kenny. Justin Carey's going to come around Kenny. Now Kenny's falling off. See Becker closing in. Because Kenny, man, slipped up just a little bit, went off the track. Oh! Almost got Becker up in the side of him there for a second. Woo! Hang on. Battle for second. Smith's in trouble. Horn's going to take it with ease. Smith just says, go on. Got Chris Smith back here. Sherwood's falling back about 6 spots. Horn is the hard charger. Up 8 so far. Pit stops, I guess they're going to split this one. Probably be the ideal thing to do. Kind of split it up just a little bit. Right now, Sherwood beating the back end. Voltice up. How long Grant can hold off. Horn not quite as fast as Grant. A 97 to 03. Not quite a tenth this time. Little battle back here. 7th, 8th, and 9th. Kenny's on pit road. He says, heck with it, I'm coming on early. This could be a two-stop race. I mean, as early as Kenny just came in, I'm going to say it's going to have to be. Because you would have to push this thing to 45 laps at least. Go one lap, or one stop. I just don't think anybody's going to do it. Hoyer's in. Grant ran a 21.93 to 22.10 on Horn, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Grant was just up here saving tires. Because you can see Caleb back here ran a 22.15. You can push the car a little bit too hard. End up running the tires off, and that's why Horn, he's kind of stabilized right now. Yeah, now he's not running as fast as Grant. I think Grant up front was just even just a little bit. We don't see no wild paint jobs out here. Don't see nothing. Nothing. What am I supposed to talk about, guys? Nothing. Wow. I mean, you got to keep it twisted here. Bush. Ooh, he locks him up. Pit stops. Hey, come on. Y'all ain't giving me nothing. Wow. Well, they're getting corporate out here, folks. Clean Racing League. Horns on pit road. Everybody's on pit road. Pit stops here, lap 30. That's a good pit stop strategy. Bad. So we'll have to start calling them the Clean Racing League Corporate Edition. Started out as Clean Racing League. Who knows what in the world you're going to see. Oh. Bob Sherwood, though, out front in this one. Altice there. Ghost, he's moving up. They've yet to make top threes, yet to make a pit stop. So Sherwood, Altice, Ghost. Now, Nathan has yet to make one also, but he came out. It's a lap rule. You almost say these guys could go 35, 38 laps. Could they want to go? I mean, well, I guess we're already seeing that answer. Some of them look like they want to go. Ooh, Jamie Horn been off the track. Might see what happened to him. Come off pit road, got them cold tires. Probably got back on the gas too soon. Even though you got new tires, they're still cold. Yep. Whew. That'll warm them up. Definitely warm them up. But it's not what he wants to do as far as helping him out track position wise. Especially if this thing goes green. It goes green, that little hiccup move's gonna hurt him. He had a fast machine. We'll have to see. Sherwood's still out here. I mean, so they probably could go the 45 laps. A lot of these guys choose not to. Got Altice right here. Top three are there. Can't you see him going to take his lap back? The only 22-second lap times. So Sherwood is definitely. I would have came into pit road here. I don't know if tires are the time 22:36 to 21:36. Second. Well, I think. Second. That's not a big fall off. That's not a huge fall off. Oh. Sherwood and Altice have yet to make a pit stop, along with Brown. I think they're looking to take this thing one pit stop. At this point, you might as well. I mean, it would be crazy to know that you go 40 laps and you still can't go the entire distance. Him right here, playing it patient, real patient. A little slick. Not saving fuel or anything, but definitely a lot slower. They're about a second off the pace of guys with newer tires. Here's the thing. If they could get this thing right and they don't lose a ton of time, which they're going to, because you got to look, Jacob Grant's only 16 seconds back now. The longer you stay on here, I don't know how this is going to work out. You're going to go lap down. By the time you get back up here, the tires that you had an advantage on are going to fall off. Oh. I mean, definitely Altice and Sherwood's got a plan. One pit stop. And this right here throws up. That means everybody else is going to have to go 70 laps. Actually, 60 laps, excuse me. Yeah. 40. 50, yeah, 60 laps. Wow. Sherwood and them's only going to have to go 5. That's a 15 lap difference. That's huge. Altice is in. Hey, Sherwood's coming in this time by. Oh. Okay. Tires, fuel, don't miss your pit box. They don't want to mess that up. Grant will take the lead back. Question is going to be whether or not Sherwood goes a lap down. I'm going to say he will. The Altice is out. Had a solid 45 seconds. Watch Grant. Going to be right there. Sherwood's going to get his lap back. Okay. So he went just a lap down. That's it. Not bad. Now we're going to see if this thing goes green. Does he benefit from those tires? Sherwood does. And Altice. Grant Kenny. I just don't know if that played. Now, if a caution comes out now, but if a caution comes out now, it kind of ruins the whole deal. Obviously, Sherwood would get back on the lead lap. But, I mean, Altice would like to see Sherwood go around him and then a caution come out. Because Altice is going to get caught behind. It's going to be a matter of time here. Going to see Sherwood definitely going to scoot on by him. You can see the difference in the new tires and the old tires, sure. There is a difference. But Grant just ran a 21.72. Sherwood just ran a 21.39, so it's not even a second difference. It's a big enough difference for him just to go zoop right on by him. But to make up that kind of 21-second difference right now, hey, he's probably going to need a caution. I just don't think, I don't know what the play was. Unless, I mean, now let me throw this scenario in. If Grant has to pit again, which I'm taking he will, because I've seen nobody be able to go 60 laps. So if Grant comes in, he's going to lose all that position back to Sherwood. Sherwood's not going to have to pit again. And we saw Grant, if that lead extends like it was, then yeah, maybe that's what Sherwood's looking at. It's a pit strategy style thing here. See Kenny right there behind him. Will carry. Smith, we're kicking off, man, the Clean Racing League here tonight. 2024 season. Becker, Smith, Horn, Go, Sherwood, and Altice. You got Grant. Caleb Smith, come back in. A little early, but he'll definitely be able to make it all the way. How Horn's doing? Remember, he slipped up a little bit in the back. Put him to move back. He'll be able to get another spot up here with Smith going in, so he's up to 6. He's battling right here with Chris Smith. So he's been able to move back up through the field just a little bit. Don't want to use those tires up too much. He wants at least a little bit. Again, he's another one that's going to have to pit. I'm going to take everyone on this track to pit except for Altice and Sherwood. They theoretically can make it all the way. They went 45 laps. They've only got to go 44, 43. But everybody else would have to go 60 laps. Not saying they can't. If we can't get some pit notes here. Looking right fast. Hang on just a second, y'all. So far, so good. Horns right there. Trying to get around Smith. Not able to do it. He's coming on pit. So, yeah, these guys are pitted in lap 20. They're actually coming on pit road early. Jacob Grant, the leader on pit road. So, yeah, here's where it's going to be interesting. How far in front does Sherwood and Altice get? There they go. They need to get pretty far in front of him. I just don't know how this is going to play out. I just don't think the tires here tonight are the end-all be-all. As we got right now, we're getting close to .25. See Kenny. See Sherwood right now. He's got an 18-second lead, along with Altice also. Kenny is yet to pit. Smith's yet to pit. Becker's yet to pit. Goes. So Sherwood's going to take the lead along with Altice when those guys come on pit road. This is where it's frustrating as a driver. Yeah, 17 seconds. Frustrating as a driver. I mean, you can see the difference in time. Sherwood's running a 22:06, a 21:18. About a second difference. But he's got to go. Now, let me just say this. If Grant can keep up a second a lap, he will catch Sherwood before the end of this race. So it's all a matter of, does the tires fall off? How hard does Grant have to run through the field here? He is 16 seconds back, 15.9. He's catching. About a half-second difference. He wants to get around these lap cars as fast as he can, or actually cars in front of him as fast as he can. See, what's going to help Grant right now, he only has one other car in between him and Sherwood. Now he's got Ghost, but Ghost's got to come into pits. And that's Altice, and Altice is 10 seconds back. So it's going to take him a little bit. Still running about a second laps. Now that doesn't include any maybe lap traffic. See Sherwood going around some lap cars. Grant gets held up behind some, yeah. So there's still time with 22 to go here. Joe's still out here running. Altice right here in third. Altice is 9 seconds in front of Grant. And those two right there, he ran a 22:09 to 21:37. Not quite a second, what, about 9/8. Where it looks hard at right now is even if Grant was to get up here, he's still got to get in front of that mess right there in front of them. Look at all them lap cars. And the more Rob puts in, behind him, the more that Grant's going to have to come up. I mean, Grant's already now 11 seconds. 11 seconds back. 12 seconds. Ghost on pit road. Grant back up to third. Do a Horns doing. Horns been about to push it back up to 8. That little mishap earlier. Caleb Smith hanging on right here. 5th. Justin Carey there in 6th. He'll be in 5th here in a second. Kenny who was up front most of the night. Pit stops didn't help him out any. He put it on lap 67. He ran the fastest lap there. Let's see how far back he is. He is exactly 8 seconds from Grant. He's only about 3/10 faster. Definitely faster than Sherwood then. Gonna be close. 17 to go. Grant right now is 10 seconds back. Mathematically, he could catch him. Got to get around these lap cars, though. Got to get around them. Altice is going to be the one here. You should see Grant come in the picture. He's 4 seconds back. It's going to come down to a fuel pit stop strategy racing. Love it. Love it. Kenny right here. He can't take, well, Coast's going to take them because he got new tires. Kenny and Justin battling, 5th and 6th. One back here, 7th. Baker in 8th. Nathan Brown, who started in the pits, he's been able to move up to 9th, 13th, so he's been able to get a few positions back. Maybe not the night he definitely wants, but get up there. Still this guy here, though, can he hang on? Got an 8-second lead, and it is just, getting tore apart. If the numbers stay like they are, I think Grant's going to be able to get up here and get around him. All depends on how Grant does on a couple of those lap traffic cars right there. Ran a 21.61 that time, 22.19. Still running about a half second faster. If he keeps running a half second, he's 6 seconds back. Double that puts it right at 12 laps. Woo! That's close math, folks. Close. I mean, and that's logical. Those tires are going to drop off a little bit. So is Sherwood's. This is going to be close. This is going to be close. Nail biter. Nail biter. Grant, Altice. Got it feeding into this one so far. Got Kenny. I think he can get around Altice here. Let's see. 21.79, 22.33, so he's still 89.99, 09. He's about a half second still. Sherwood. Depends on how hard it is to get around Altice here. 9 to go. Laps are winding down. We're going to have 5 seconds difference between these two. Altice could just hold him up just a little bit. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, he's just too fast with those tires. So now Sherwood's got to run for his life. Right there, dropped it down to 4/10. Still 4 second difference. 7 to go. I think Grant's got enough time. See how fast he gets around Brown. Able to make it around Brown good. No other lap cars in between them. Either way, Sherwood's going to come out here with a good finish. If he doesn't win this race. Grant's got to run him down. Four seconds here. 6 to go. I know Sherwood would be like, please, hurry up. Let this race in. I know it's frustrating being out there like he is. He's just got to keep his composure, keep hitting his marks lap after lap. I mean, Grant's definitely, there's nothing he can do about Grant right there, though. He did. Grant slipped a little bit. 3/10. If he can keep him at that 3/10 mark, he's just going to run out of time. I mean, 4 to go. He'll run out of time. I mean, right now, Grant needs seconds. And I think Grant might have just hit a wall. Because he's only getting about a half second to 3/10 now. So it might be the wall here. If Sherwood can just hold on. There'll be 2 to go this time by. At this point, no. Grant's not catching him. Wow. So he was coming. He had the momentum. And this is just a product of how time runs out. The tires just run out. Because they'll get the white flag this next time by. Yeah, and that lap, Grant ran a 22.37 to a 39. His tires just gave away. All the advantage of tires he had, done now. White flag one more time. Rob Sherwood with the pit strategy of the night. Jacob Grant almost spoiled that party. Comes out here. He'll go into 3 and 4. Final time. Rob Sherwood's going to bring her home. Jacob Grant's going to come home in second. Joshua Altice's going to bring her home in third. So some good pit strategy by those guys. Wow. Very nice. Well, can't bring up some of these guys to get a word with them. Let's bring Grant down here and get a word with him. Grant, Joy in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Pretty good, man. Well, I'll tell you what, I thought you might have been able to run him down, but just that product of the ran out of time and the tires looked like they started to fall off.
Yeah, they're at the end of that run. They, I ran them down from I think 14 seconds down to 3, and once I hit 3 seconds behind him, I just couldn't get any faster. It's like he'd picked up speed, or we just started matching lap times, and I knew that I can get second, so I just settled in and held on to it.
Absolutely. Well, you look good, look strong out there. I mean, his pit strategy was to do 1. Was you thinking about maybe taking that strategy?
We talked about it in the beginning, me and my 2 teammates, Caleb and Chris. We talked about it in the beginning of the race, and we kind of thought that it was going to be too much. You're going to have to slow down way too much to save enough fuel to make it to the end. So we just decided to hit twice, and it got me second place, which I'm happy about, but wanted to win. So.
Hey, I tell you what, like you said, Steele, man, came out here good to kick off the season. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for watching, friends, family, teammates on the track who helped me week in, week out, and you for broadcasting. Shout out to Katie for watching. Yeah.
Well, there you go. Jacob Grant doing what he needed to do tonight. Well, let's bring all ties down here. Joshua, Joy in the booth, got a copy?
Hey, Tim Forger, I got you.
Well, that pit strategy there helped you out, got you up to third here.
Yeah, it was a good night. First time back in the Gen 6 cars in a while. So, honestly, I only had about 10 minutes of practice. So it took some getting used to the feel of it again and going to a short track. So, not really sure what kind of speed I would have actually had. I mean, I tried to just lay back from the beginning and save as much as I could. So that was Rob and I's strategy. And, I didn't quite get to second, but it definitely paid off for Rob.
Oh, absolutely. And definitely, man, getting a top 3 paid off for y'all, too, with those strategies. Came out here, got, like you said, 3rd place here to kick the season off. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, man. Good start to the season. Appreciate Nate and Kenny and all those guys running this league. Shout out to you, as always, Joe, up in the booth, OSR Network. Love what you guys do. And then last and certainly not least, Sinvar Solar. I got to thank them. Anyone in the Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina area interested in saving a lot of money, send me a message and I'll walk you through how solar works and see if we can save you some money. And sorry, I lied. One last thing. Congrats to Rob Sherwood, my teammate. Great way to start off the season, getting a win.
There you go. Joshua Alltight, man, coming out 3rd here. Well, this guy, pitch strategy. Rob, join the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. Got a copy.
Well, been a little bit since you've been able to get up here and put it in victory lane or a good top 3 finish, but tonight, pitch strategy helped you out. You had a fast machine. But was you worried that Grant was going to run you down?
When you're going off strategy like that, it's always a little bit of a concern, especially when he got his lap back the first time. But the way at that point I looked at it was just try to minimize the gap as much as you could. Or maximize the gap, I apologize. But, I knew at that point I basically had a lap advantage on him because we still had a pit stop. They had a pit stop. So at that point I knew that as long as I could keep that gap as large as I could, then we were in good shape. And, I know he caught Josh from about 10 seconds back, and I know he was catching me. But when I looked at the times, I knew eventually the tire fall off would get closer, so he wouldn't be catching me about 6/10, 7/10 a lap. And fortunately, we had a big enough gap after pit road. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Like you said, was able to hold off, get the win here to kick off the season 2024 here tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Just want to thank my wife for letting me do this crap every week and listening to me. Thank Josh for sticking with me tonight and doing my strategy. I'm glad he got a 3rd place out of it. Thank you for broadcasting as always. Thank Nate and Evan for putting on the league. Just really enjoy being out here every week. It's a lot of fun. So I appreciate it, Joe.
Doubt about it. There you go. It's Rob Sherwood put in victory lane. Well, folks, what a race it was. Turned out a little bit of strategy style here. Before myself and everyone here at the Clean Racing League kicking off the season, everyone have a good night.